the best promotion of 2023 as voted by our fans, which was a couple hundred that actually participated. So take it for what it's worth, folks. Let's go.
Wrestling Revolver is nominee number 1.
WWE is nominee number 2.
Impact Wrestling. I feel like odd that I'm the one that got that one. Yes.
Luck of the draw.
Right.
AEW.
All right. I'm going to wait. I'm not clicking the winner yet. Because
I don't know. I feel like we've kind of already spoiled it with the past conversation a little bit.
Yeah, we kind of curved it up a little, eh?
We've built this up long enough. We know by now.
All right. Well, let's get to it then. Where's my cheer button? If I get a good one. There we go.
Rip the Band-Aid off here.
All right. Promotion of the year
goes to WWE.
The big bad evil empire, voted by, and I see the chat. I mean, it's so hard to argue with everything they accomplished. All the records that on Boxing Day, they not only set a record in Madison Square Garden for what they made, they also did it at the same time in Baltimore with a portion of their crew, like breaking records in 2 cities in the same night. I mean, and we talked about 2024, Len, how bright it looks.
I have never heard someone refer to Boxing Day as much as I've heard you refer to Boxing Day. By the way. Man, I'm gonna knock you out. But we've joked about it on stream to where the MSG show, and I get it's MSG, double sold the tickets for AW's World End, and that's where we've got people commenting, "Oh, that might be pay-per-view there." No. This company is white hot right now.
Yeah, I think WWE might have came off one of their best years, especially when it came to topping numbers. And then when I heard Nick Khan say that his goal every time they go to, the same city, maybe months, down the line, is like, we want to top those cities' numbers from last time. So for an example, they came to Atlanta back in June. The next time they come to Atlanta is actually in January. He wants to top the June numbers in January. And it's like he has a goal each time. And it seems like WWE is doing that. And hands down, they, had the best year, obviously. I mean, there's been a lot of buzz. You've seen, and I can use my brothers for an example. I've seen my brothers who have not watched wrestling since Stone Cold The Rock days come back and watch wrestling because of the bloodline, over the past year. So it's like WWE is doing big things.
Yeah, and I think you touched on what's really important of what you said there is I almost feel like AEW has done the opposite. They went back, to Arthur Ashe. They went back to other places, and they didn't sell as well as they had in 22 or 21.
Law of diminishing returns. But even with WWE, like, let's not let it be forgotten that this company sold for the first, like, something we thought in our lifetimes would never happen is a McMahon does not own World Wrestling Entertainment. Let's not that be understated. There we go. I'll get the words. But you got it. But yeah, it's now just elevated it to that next level of now. Not only is it talked about amongst pro wrestling fans, now it's integrated with UFC fans, mixed martial arts fans. It's now part of a whole fucking global empire, even more than what it already was. This is like if the New York Yankees just teamed up with like fucking Fox or something. Like, how can we just keep getting bigger and bigger?
No, absolutely. I do want to take a second to acknowledge the 2 smaller companies that were nominated. Impact, again, had a good year, created a lot of buzz, but I think they did a lot of work for the future. I'm really excited for that. So 2023 had a lot of great things in it from start to finish, but I think they were building towards next year.
No, agreed. I think I just want to say I think I want to see how these awards are next year, where TNA is standing, coming from the end of 2023 and going into 2024 and the rest of the 366 days next year, because it is a leap year. I want to know how TNA is going to be this time around next year.
Yeah.
Bold prediction for 2024 that TNA will legitimately and definitively be the top 2 wrestling promotion in the US.
I like it. I like competition. I like the chaos. And a big shout out to Wrestling Revolver. We cover Wrestling Revolver here on the channel. And to their credit, they don't put on bad shows. They don't do a lot of shows, but they don't give us bad ones when they do.
Oh, no, not